Hello, in this video, we are going to discuss about the central problems of an economy. Before discussing this, let us discuss about what is an economy. An economy is a physical or political region in which there is a common governance, common currency. Like India is an economy because the political India has one union government and it has a common currency, rupees. Although India as an economy has different states for ease in governance. So, what is an economy? We are clear about it. Now, economy uses resources for economic activity. So, what are resources? Resources are the means that we use for production, distribution, and in consumption. All the natural, artificial, or man made things are resources. Even time is a resources, is a resource, human being is a resource. Uh, all biotic and abiotic component are resource. There are some features of resource. One, the resources are limited in quantity and the resources have alternative uses. First thing is that resource is limited. It means, like example, gold. We can't have unlimited amount of gold in this world or in Indian economy. We can't have unlimited amount of sunlight throughout the year. There is some limitations in it. We can't have 24-hour sunlight. So the first feature of resources, they are limited in quantity or supply. The second feature of resources that they have alternative uses. It means the same resources can be used for more than one purpose. Now it is upon us or the situation that demands for which use it shall be put first, second, or third, and so on. Like water has so many uses. It can be used for drinking, it can be used for cooking, it can be used for bathing, it can be used for cleaning, it can be used for irrigating. Now it is upon us that what amount of water is available to us, and then we decide in what ratio and in what proportion we should or we must use those resources like water for fulfilling our wants. Now the question arises, why do we have central problems in an economy? The central problems in an economy arises because of three reasons or three factors. First, in any economy, the very first one is there are limited quantity of resources. Second, in an economy, all the resources have alternative uses. And third element is we have unlimited wants and desires. Because of all these three features or characteristics, central problems in an economy arise. Now, name all the central problems. Usually, there are three central problems. First, what to produce. Second, how to produce. And third, for whom to produce. And in coming days, one more feature is used, one more problem is used, optimum utilization of resources. So let us first discuss what to produce central problem. What to produce central problem says that in an economy, there are so many things that we need to do. Like when India got freedom, India has to start manufacturing industries. India has to start medium-sized industries. India has to start micro-scale industries or small-scale industries. India has to do so many things in education sector, health sector, transportation sector, etc. So there are so many things India might have done at that just after independence, but the Indian government has to decide what it should do first or what we should do in the given scenario. This is for public sector or the socialistic economy. But in a private sector economy, what to produce problem is taken in reference of business houses, means private sector. What to produce problem is taken by business house, that what there are so many things that they can produce, what should they produce in current scenario that will give them most profit, more profit, and there is a sound market for the product. So this what to produce problem is taken in different scenario in public sector economy and private sector economy. The second problem, central problem, is how to produce. How to produce means whatever decisions we have taken to produce, what technology should be applied in producing all those goods. For example, suppose Indian government decided to produce clothes, textiles. Now, we can produce or make clothes in two ways. First is capitalistic method, means capital intensive technology, and the second is labor intensive technology. Now, if the country is more populous, or if the country is centrally planned economy, highly populous country, the economy has not so much wealth, means capital, then that economy should focus on labor intensive technology. Why labor intensive technology? Because that country or that economy is more populous, so labor intensive technology will provide jobs to more individuals. This will lead to more employment in the economy. But if the if an economy has sound capital, sound money, sound financial system, sound economic condition, and is lesser populated, then that economy might take the decision of capital intensive technology. Capital intensive technology means using advanced machines or automatic machines for production, doing economic activities. Suppose around 50 years ago, all the banking work was done mostly by laborers, means human beings. No machines were used around 50 or 100 years ago. Then at those time, the labor intensive technology was in use in banking sector. But nowadays, what we are seeing that computers and other automatic machines are used in banking uh, sector. So we can say that nowadays banking sector is using more capital intensive technology. So we have discussed how to produce. Now it is upon the economy or the private business house to decide which way of production, according to scenario, according to condition, is most suitable for them. The third central problem is for whom to produce. For whom to produce decides that who are your consumers, for whom you are going to produce the goods. Why? This has to be kept in mind while doing any economic activity by socialistic economy or by private sector economy. Because If your consumers are not psychologically in condition to pay more price for any product, or they are not habituated of luxurious goods, or even their economic condition is not so good that they will demand luxurious goods in present, so why will you produce luxurious goods? For example, take lipstick can be made or sold at rupees 25 per piece, or even 500 per piece. If you are deciding to produce lipsticks only above rupees 500 piece, then it is not good for your business. Why? Only rich and financially sound population will able to buy your product. And if your locality or the environment or the ecosystem in which your business is situated, your production unit is situated, if most of the people are uh, poor or middle class, then your business will not succeed. Then what we should do? We should produce only those goods which consumers can afford, which consumers will buy more. And keeping in mind of the mentality, mindset, economic conditions, and attitude of the consumers in your locality, you must decide what kind of produce you should produce, in what quantities you should produce, and what numbers of goods you produce. So these are the three things, three central problems of an economy: what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Other than this, the fourth central problem is the optimum utilization of resources. Nowadays, what we see in socialistic economy, the actually socialistic economy was made or planned for welfare of all the people, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, or keeping in view the demerits of capitalistic economy, market economy. But what happened in socialistic economy? The people, after getting government job, did not work honestly during duty hours. They sat idle doing nothing, and at the end of the month, uh, the union which they belong, the trade unions, labor unions, demanded full salary from the management. So what happened? The public sector economy company or the business house in which they were working suffered losses after losses, and in those public sector business houses, it was also seen that the resources were misutilized, the resources were pilfered, looted, etc. So, if in any industry, in any economy, the resources are misutilized or underutilized or pilfered or looted, then what will happen? On paper, your cost of production will increase, while you will have lesser amount of finished goods to be sold at reasonable price, and at the end you will suffer losses, because cost of input is more than the revenue you earn. So optimum utilization of resources is also a central problem of an economy. This optimum utilization of resources teaches us to use resources in rational way, honest way, so that our present demand is fulfilled and those resources are kept in possession for our future generations. And we must be in effort always to innovate new ways of resources, so that the production process continue forever. So we have discussed all the central problems of an economy. If you have problem, you can call me on the number 9333124957, or I'm available on WhatsApp on this number 24 hours, or you can mail me. My email ID is BIPINSANDILYA 3974 @gmail.com. Thank you.